Let's address the elephant in the room. The elephant being Grand Peace Online Update 7. Over the past 2 days, everybody has been complaining to me. Agz, what do you think about the update? Agz, the update isn't good. Agz's update is terrible. Agz's update's underwhelming. Agz, we waited 5 hours for this. This is not it. And I kind of understand where everyone's coming from. The update is very underwhelming. Now, I'm super sure the Grand Peace Online developers tried their hardest to deliver the update. And you know what? I'm actually really happy because this is the shortest amount of time that we've had to wait for an update ever. The gap between update 6 and update 7 was only 2 months. And that's the shortest amount of time we've ever had to wait. Considering the longest amount of time we had to wait was about 8 to 9 months for an update. This is an achievement. Honestly, for you, here's a medal. But the content within update 7 is the reason why everyone's a bit upset. There isn't enough content to even consider this an update. Usually when we get smaller scaled updates, there would be 0.5 updates. But as you all know, this isn't a 0.5 update. As I said, this is update 7. I remember people arguing with me for calling it update 7 as well. You guys look stupid now, don't you? Now, before we actually talk about the BR, let's talk about the things that actually came with this update. We've got 2 weapons, Iceborne Dagger and Iceborne Rapier. Now, the weapons are actually good, they're very well made and designed, but they're not that great. Iceborne Rapier is actually really good, Iceborne Dagger is good as well, but it's not that great. We got Yuki. Yuki's actually a really good fruit. It wasn't originally epic, but Foyu changed it to legendary, considering it has low gear dodges, and it's just quite OP. It's actually really OP. It's a very good fruit, I'm not going to lie. It does a lot of damage. And we also got the Tori rework. Now the Tori rework is a little bit underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. I switched off of Mochi for it. I do regret it. But the Tori rework is actually very beautiful. I feel like Tori has been done for quite a while now. I do remember seeing Tori being done months ago. I don't know if they've polished or updated anything since the last leaks of it before update 7. But Tori rework has been done for a while from what I know. So I don't know if I'd consider that 2 fruits. I'd say 1.5 fruits. And we also were meant to get Venom. I'm pretty sure we were meant to get Venom at least. But the whole Venom scandal, leak, hack situation resulted in it getting delayed. I'm not 100% sure about the timeline and if that's the reason it got delayed, but I'm assuming it is. Because Venom was shown very close to update 7 and it would have made sense for it to come out update 7. But you know, the whole scandal, if you know the scandal situation, then you know, and if you don't, you don't. We're not here to talk about it. And that's basically it for the update. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you got battle pass items, but the battle pass items this time are trash. Last season's battle pass items were way better than this season's one. Very lackluster. And then we have the actual Battle Royale map. Now, I did say we did want new maps, but when I said new maps, I didn't really think it was gonna be like this. I thought there would be better versions of the one we had, not worse version. Now, the map itself looks beautiful, genuinely beautiful. Visually, the map is really good. However, in practicality, within the Battle Royale mode, this map is actually, in simpler terms, dog water. Yes, I said it. Please don't be mad at me, developers. I'm just stating honest opinions here. The map is a bit too big, first of all. Especially for the amount of players that are in the game, the map is most definitely too big. In solos, sometimes in duos, you will run around the whole game and not see a single person. Mostly because everyone's hiding, but the map is just a little bit too large. Now, to counter that, I'm pretty sure it's right though you put the train stations around the map. I'm very sure that is the reason why. But again, in practicality, it's not even that great because when you're on combat, you can't even use it. I do think the train running people over is very funny though. That's a very good feature. And for some reason, there's no campfires. There's no rest spots around the map. And for a snow themed map, I would assume campfires / rest spaces would actually be good. I'm not gonna lie, the rest places / campfires was really good within the first map in Dixie Town and Bandit Outpost. It was and Corey, the snow area there. The campfires there made sense. They were actually good. They were kind of hot spots. Rotating to the campfires, especially when you're in a situation where you do need to heal up. It made for a lot of gameplay strats. However, in this map, for some reason, there's no campfires. I'm not too sure why that's a thing. Was this idea just rushed? I think the map was rushed is the only reason I could think of. Obviously, though, you could make campfires at any time, but it's just weird that it released without campfires. I'm not too sure why that is. Campfires or furnaces would have made sense within this map. There's a lot of small houses and huts that campfires would have made a lot of sense in. The factory place, if not campfires, then like a furnace rest spot would make sense. And there's igloos, campfires within the igloos again would make sense. There's a lot of spots where that would make sense to have campfires that there's no campfire. Again, very confused. That's about it. That's all there is to the update. A new map and 2 new weapons, which are lackluster, and 1 new fruit and a rework. That's all there is. I wouldn't consider it a update 7. I would consider it an update 6.5. Honestly, may as well revert the name to update 6.5 because this is not an update 7. There's just not enough content for it to be considered update 7. It's really lackluster, and that's just me being honest. Now, you can argue that there's no pleasing the GPO community, and there genuinely isn't. There's always going to be something to complain about. But this is the one time where the player base complaining actually makes sense. The update doesn't have enough. It's not complete. Anyways, that's my rant done. Take it how you see it. Take it how you take it. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. I did state my opinions within there as well, but again, I'm just a messenger. Do not shoot me. That's it for me, guys. Let me know your opinions on update 7 in the comment section down below. What do you think about Venom not being here? What do you think about the new Battle Royale map? The Battle Royale is not even playable. It's actually super unbalanced right now, especially with the running tactic right now. Jesus Christ, you can run around the whole map and not even find players. Season 2 is a mess. I'm gonna be so real. There needs to be some balance changing specifically for season 2. It's getting unplayable, honestly.